What started me singing? Well, since the beginning of time, since my tiny little existence, I remember music being the crux of my life. I grew up listening to Shaka Khan, El DeBarge, Stevie Wonder. My mama would play Rufus and, you know, Motown. So I grew up with that sound, and me being born in 1990, essentially, of course I was influenced by Brandy, Monica, Aaliyah. You know, then I grew up with Faith and Mary. So, you know, I would just go around throughout the house as a little baby, and I would just mimic the sounds. And my mother was encouraging of that, you know. She's like, hey, baby. You know, just like, oh my God, sing it, baby. You know, how you a child, and you just like, you get high off that applause. And, you know, that's when I realized, like, I have something special. And I started to take it more serious. And, yeah. And I started recording at 24. And I haven't stopped recording since. So, KK by Kiki will be my official EP/mixtape. It's full of covers from Kiana Lede, which is an artist that I admire with my own personal flair.
Friends, are you excited?
I'm ecstatic.
Ecstatic? How else do you feel right now?
Marvelous, darling.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait. I can't afford to do it. Wait a minute. You know the fucking vibes. You know the fucking vibes. I'm the single queen. Okay? Fuck men these days. Fuck them all. I don't think that I'm a songwriter per se. I like to do this thing called lyric swapping, where I'll, you know, think of a line and I'll try to think of something a little bit more wittier to challenge that. But I didn't write my first bar until last year. I'm still a baby songwriter, so I still do covers because I feel like your voice is just as strong as your pen. You can emote and convey a feeling or a message, even though I might not directly have lived or been intertwined in the experience. I think that you can still be a messenger. But musically, now when I'm in the studio, so I don't want to like ever be biting off a direct artist. However, I do little things like I'll tell the engineer, let's drop the beat here, let's add this part here, let's equalize this, or, you know, put a delay right here to kind of tweak it to my liking and make it a little bit more my flair. And that's why I do Kahari coded covers. So, I think it's at the bridge of the third verse. Yeah, a little bit before that. This you all listen to his family, but he's so sweet, that's so crazy.
Okay, so when you do that,
it's definitely a collaborative effort when constructing a song, especially when I'm doing other people's songs, because I want to keep it true to the original artist, but I also want to add my own little twists to it. So I try to manipulate certain things or do certain things. I'm a single queen. You know the fucking vibes. Fuck men these days. Fuck them all. They do nothing but hurt your feelings. And fuck them all. And sing. I love that song. Upon reading the interviews about it, Kiana has said that she had written it from as a perspective of a friend, and seeing a friend get hurt, you see someone that you love stuck in a very toxic, demented relationship. So what can you do but encourage them to get out of it? And like, bitch, you know you fly, like, you know the vibes, like, why are you dealing with this bullshit? And it's funny how real life mirrors real situations. So I have a friend, Michael, aka Mikey Everything, and he just was in a very toxic relationship with someone, and I sent him the song, and I was like, I thought about you when I was singing this song. I said, oh my God, that's crazy. So I think about singing it from an encouraging place, you know, like, you know you the baddest bitch on the planet, like, why are you dealing with this bullshit? And it can be you can turn it on yourself, you know. You can use it as a moment to kind of like reflect on your own situations, and I have to kind of sing it to myself sometimes. Like, do you? Am I being extra if I wanted to do you?
That ain't extra at all.
A little more. You know the vibes. A little bit more. I renamed it from cancel to you know the vibes because cancel culture is kind of intense. Especially when you have cycles with someone. How can you really call that canceled when you have cycles with someone? So I just call it YKTV. Acronym for you know the vibes. What I want to accomplish in the next 5 years, that's whew. I'll be 35. Hopefully, I'll have original content. I see myself full-time on stage. The world has opened back up and I'm doing meet and greets with my fans, on tour with the solid team around me. Happy. I hope to have a ring on my finger. And if I don't, that I'll be fine too. As long as I have the love inside of me. I definitely want to be on stage, touring. I want to be, hopefully, we'll be behind in the green room in Aswana somewhere. And there's like 10,000 fans waiting for me. And I'm singing my songs. Sing! In 5 years.